3, 2, 1. Wacca
Wacca Duddle.
That sucked. What up, Buttercup, OscDaBoss, Oscar, Anthony playing the game, Norse Plans.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how shit YouTube is.
And not just, and what we're going to talk about today is not just YouTube's policies with the horse witch, Susan Witch. It's also about
Susan Web and Jackie Web.
It's also about like the various content creators that have started to cultivate in this absolute just pit of YouTube and the culture around this shit. So,
fuck YouTube! Fuck Susan! Fuck DreAM!
now, we have to be a bit more, nuanced than that. But let's start now.
Yeah.
As we'll start with
where to begin?
Let's start with the content creator, Oscar.
OscDaBoss. Now, talk about a shit upload schedule. He basically spent an entire year not posting anything of note. His Halloween video was 6 months ago. That was just him with his fat ass twerking. Yeah, no, okay, seriously, where should we start? Should we start with the actual platform, then move on?
Yes, the actual platform and its policies, basically.
Fuck YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. No, I'm joking. It's just... They just have this thing of, like, not putting content creators first, but, like, spreading their ass cheeks for, like, fucking... oh gosh, the stream. Sorry, spreading their ass. Is the recording still good?
Yes.
Okay, you let me know the recording's bad. Sorry. On the topic of spreading ass cheeks, I'm spreading their ass cheeks to fucking corporations and shit. Because, to be fair to them, that's where the money comes from. But it's like, if there's no content creators, there's no fucking shit to put ads on. And it's like, remember YouTube Rewind?
Yep.
Most disliked shit ever. Like, it was disliked because it was
out of touch.
Yeah. Cringe aside, it was out of touch. It was so fucking corporate. It was just, it wasn't about us anymore. It was a fucking advertisement for fucking investors. That was it. It was just the most wholesome, like fucking, well, not even. It was sickeningly like just sanitized.
Yeah, like just castrated, basically.
Yeah. K-pop.
Oh, we had a field day with that one.
Have you seen the thing where fucking Gangnam Style is technically K-pop, and it's just it's for fucking Zayn. Just like, no, it can't be. No.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Just fucking hang straight over the fucking elevator, just like.
Oh. Anyway.
Yeah, but no, I like the most recent thing, the dislikes.
What the fuck was that?
It's like. I mean, you already know this show is gonna do revolutionary, cause like, there'll be no dislike over. Honestly, like fucking, it's just their excuse was so piss poor because what it is basically, fucking, we dislike bomb corporations. It doesn't make them look good, so YouTube's like, take away the dislikes, or we'll stop giving money to the corporations. YouTube's like, okay, fine, but their piss poor excuse was just like, smaller content creators have listed that the dislikes have been used to bully them and harass them. Like, first of all, the whole, I don't know if it's actually, I don't know, what is straw man argument? Is that?
Yeah, straw man is basically like when you portray one side as completely like, generic and represent a stereotype.
Okay, right, okay, it's not that, but it's that whole thing that they said there. That's a method that like corporations use, the whole thing like news outlets use all the time. It's like fucking it's the whole thing of like smaller content creators have said, it's like, okay, can you name any specific ones?
Yeah, fucking no.
And it's like, no, they can't, because they're talking about their fucking ass.
And the dislikes, why do you understand, like, probably they do.
The argument is, if the dislikes are really that big of an issue, just turn them off. But I will say, it is known, if you not as a YouTuber, but just as like someone who watches YouTube, as a person on the internet, if you turn the dislikes off, it is like the universal sign of being a bitch. Pretty much, like, if you turn the dislikes off, you have something to hide, and that's the issue.
Yeah.
Now with everyone off, and it's just it happened with the comments. You can't see the dislikes in the comments, and it happens with the And it's the whole, like, how, like, fucking tutorials and, like, tutorials like you can't see if they're like scummy or not.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, that's like the most like that's basically the argument that completely destroys everything. And I see like countless memes of like me trying to save someone's life and then
the cost of this like, but it's like it's the whole thing of like keep going.
Look at these
gotta be prepared. Yeah, your eyes and shit. And it's like, I think Emperor Lemon. Have you heard of the YouTube Emperor Lemon?
Yep, I have.
Yeah, fantastic guy. He made a whole thing of like, if dislikes got removed, keep in mind this was years before dislikes got removed. If dislikes got removed, like that's criticism gone, right? People,
they're not going to improve from that.
If you have a bad dislike ratio, you're doing something wrong, and you need to improve on that, right? And it's useful. It's a useful tool to have. True, it sucks to get hate. I'm not gonna deny. So I'll be honest. I don't really have that bigger like.
Yeah,
those
some of
the
friends,
people
like,
who are subscribed to me are just my
like,
friends, and like I know they just it's just giggles, but like it's
like,
a necessary part of it. Yeah, it's a necessary part.
Yeah,
and they took it away. Like I'll say, there is no fucking way you died like that.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. No, I was saying the only way fucking. I'll say the only reason like YouTube hasn't like reverted this change is because people haven't been like complaining as much. It's because you could literally just install a plugin to bring it back.
Yeah, that's what I done, literally.
Yeah, literally, me too. Like I feel like YouTube was like slightly aware that you can do that and just be like, we're not gonna officially condone it, but like, because it's not. They're a business first, which first of all, that mentality sucks ass. Like, they're not trying. Contrary to popular belief of what they actually do, they're not trying to fuck us over at every turn. They're trying to do what pleases the investors.
Yeah, that's basically
right, because they got to make that back. They got to make money, and it's
understandable.
Cheers.
But the thing is, I remember, and
that is a good segue to talking about the creators and making that money.
Well, there's one creator that spoke up about this kind of transition years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, called David Firth, the creator of Sad Fingers. He made like a whole ass video about that, and I respect him a lot for that. But anyway, creators that benefit off this. Well,
because what?
I think it's just, I know it's a, like now, it's become a recent thing, like for YouTubers to like start, what are we talking about now, like the culture that's happened with YouTube or something?
Yeah, well just YouTube, well yeah, just, also, fun fact, you know the, like, video at the zoo, like the first ever YouTube video, from like the creators of YouTube?
Yeah.
I actually went on it, and fucking, the description has changed. And it's the guy actually talking about, like, I assume like the creator of YouTube talking about how like the dislikes have just fucking gone and how like it's bullshit. Yeah, and it's cool, but you know.
It's nice that like the original founders actually dislike this change anyway, but you know.
Yeah, and and now let's talk about that, because originally YouTube was, what was it? Like express yourself, it was like
it was like
present yourself
or something like that, and and since it was like during like the start of the golden age of the internet back in like 2005, so they weren't, I'm not sure they were sure if it was going to exactly hit it off, so like that's why it was so like, I don't know, unregulated all the time.
Now we look at modern day, it's like, first of all, fuck YouTube Shorts, that is basically TikTok. That is so 8. And I have to admit, there are pretty cool ones. Like informational shit and stuff like that, which is pretty fun. But other than that, fuck it. Especially, have you seen the YouTube Shorts that like they say like, and that's why, and then they loop back to the start of the thing?
Oh yeah, they try to be all funny and quirky about that.
Like if you make a YouTube Short that loops, you're a fuck ass. I'm sorry, no, I'm joking. Like, nah, it's annoying as shit.
I mean, now tons of content creators like to do that nowadays.
Yeah, but no, it's just. Now, it's the whole issue of like, you gotta go with what's trending, you gotta go with what's that, and it's just the whole thing of like, if you go with what's trending, that's not, that's not passion, you're just following a fucking thing. It's like, I really can't talk because, actually, we'll talk about understanding later, but like, okay, DreAM.
Well, that was...
Do you know why I dislike, it's not...
I think I know why, it's because he started that whole...
Yeah, I told you.
Start
Okay, I'll let the viewer let them know. So, I don't dislike DreAM because of like his fucking fan base that he's basically allowed to fucking this parasocial relationship shit. Which, to be fair, that is a humongous reason why. But like honestly, the prime reason is just fucking this new wave of like I noticed a many of you aren't subscribed, and now we're getting to the big rant because like Nana has said to me like it's not bad for like creators like ask like to subscribe, and yeah, that's fine. Also, okay, first of all, side view, that's a bit controversial, right? Can I say it?
Sure, say whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't like it when YouTubers tell me to subscribe, like and subscribe at the start of the video. Because it's like, bitch, I haven't watched the fucking video. How am I I'm not liking to subscribe for the sake of it. That's like giving awards to games before they come out. Oh wait. Cyberpunk. That shit was so fucking stupid, can I just say? That shit hadn't even come out. I know, anyway, yeah, I was saying, oh, that is so satisfying, killing those fucking jellyfish now, they can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, fucking, with the whole thing of like showing the statistics, you are he's literally, like, you are basically saying, I see you, the person who is watching my video, as nothing more than a fucking number in my system. A statistic. And that is just the most, like, the soulless fucking like, the whole shit of, like, the dream like, I love every single one of you, you're like cats to him. It's like, no, he doesn't!
What the? Yeah,
he popularized that. The only reason he hasn't shut that shit down, that fucking weird ass fan base, is because it grows his fucking power, it grows his fucking influence. Remember that shit of the fucking, like, he basically, you know the glow squid?
No.
Okay, well, you know the mob vote, right?
Yeah.
The pick 3 mobs, and the glow squid won, the most shittest option. The reason that won is because DreAM basically manipulated his followers to, like, mass vote it, and they did, and it won. And also, he promised, like, to like DM them and shit, and he didn't even do that. It's like, oh guys, it was just a joke. No, it fucking wasn't, you dickhead. You've just permanently flexed your fucking power and changed it. The fuck, like, I'll try and talk lightly because I really don't like the philosophy of like chatting shit about people like I haven't actually met in real life, but his actions, like, man, that shit infuriates me. And you know what it is? It's inspired a whole like generation of people to do that. You know, follow Indigenous business and show the statistics. And it's like, I'm gonna sound ultra pretentious here, honestly, but if YouTube was like in a video, like show their statistics, I will close the video, delete it from my history, and vow never to watch that again. Because like, it is very clear where their motivations lie when they create content. They just, growing influence is what it is. Because like, it's just, it's sad as fuck, man.
I think it's because, keep in mind, I think it's mainly because, I think it's because like some moderately sized YouTubers, but they're not like huge. So I think,
yeah,
I think they think that will get them.
One of the guys who I watch, he's like one of the more like, his name is DJ Peach Cobbler.
Oh, okay.
And he's so fucking, like, he said, okay, I'm gonna have to do the forbidden thing and talk about my statistics because I fucking hate it. And that was the only reason he was doing that, was to complain about how the people talk about it. And it was just like fucking, like, he's cool, man. He's cool. It's just, you really feel like people aren't making it because, like, it's just
for fun, or like, just
because they want it. It's just, to create, to grow their numbers, grow their influence. Just like, now, I am not a man without looking on the other side. And looking on the side, I'll say, honestly, me and you, Anthony, we can't talk. We can't chat shit.
Yeah.
We can't, because tell you what, we're young, right? Right? We just started doing this shit, and these people that are doing this, that is their livelihoods. That is their job.
That's what they're planning for anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what that's the thing. Like, it's not. Well, that's the thing. Like, the people who stoop to this level, you know, I'd argue. Well, okay, so
Let's just say they might have sacrificed a few things.
I know I'm kind of hogging this, but can we talk about Sunday?
Yeah, sure.
Again,
Yeah.
Because Sunday, Vanos unchanged. Sunday, when he announced one day that he was going to stop playing Minecraft in exchange for Fortnite. Well, there are fewer things in my life that have been as depressing as that. Like that. Like I know that sounds kind of sad, but that shit was a crucial part of like I don't say crucial. That was a big part of my childhood. Just fucking. Like I remember like fucking like, you know, watching, laughing, fucking my dad screaming at me to turn that rude shit off because he kept saying fricking.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked, but and it's just he moved to Fortnite, and then fuck Fortnite. Like it's, and then you know how Minecraft had a resurgence, right?
Yeah.
And you know he came back to it, you know, because of the resurgence, and I watched him, and it was mortifying. It's like you know fucking Mandela Catalog.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Fucking,
like he's like an alternate.
Yeah, he's an alternate. He's an alternate, but cringe. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy had been playing Fortnite, being a Fortnite creator for 2 years. And his mannerisms, everything about him had changed to be this like over-edited fucking hyperactive fucking. I can't watch this shit. And that's the thing as well. Old YouTube was so fucking chill, right?
Yeah.
And like you look at YouTube, it's so fucking hyper-edited. Fucking.
Like...
Oh my god! He just smashed that like button. No, not even like loud equals funny. Just like fucking like you know the subtitles and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the fucking like people honestly. Oh yes, you honestly believe you are that unable to pay attention. You put fucking colourful subtitles for you to fucking read with it. Like it's just. Now Sunday, I thought it's bad. He literally goes, "Hey guys, so what you want to do? I want you to flip your phone sideways and press that red button." Like he literally gives a fucking tutorial on how to subscribe to his channel. Now I don't know how old he thinks his fan base is, but how he acts, like you gotta watch his shit. Like it's not, and it's just it wasn't the same. He's made a new Skyfire. Oh fuck. He's made a new Sky Factory series. Sorry, so like Sky. Look, and it's just like I haven't watched it. I honestly, I don't really want to put myself through that. I don't want to see how it's changed. Also, fuck his friends. Can I just say, like Craner and like fucking Ambrew and like fucking Nico and like fucking Captain Spock. I know you don't know these guys, but they were fucking cool, right? But and like fucking like. These fucking A's, like fucking cringe ass Fortnite YouTubers that he hangs out with, like, no, fuck that. And I know you're probably thinking, "Dang, this guy's gone down the toilet," right? And that's what I thought too. But then he has a kid.
Oh.
He has 2 kids actually. Like, and I saw that thing, and it makes me realize this guy. He's not growing his influence for like, you know, cash money. He's got children, and you know, you do that shit for children. Like the more, basically, pretty much the more money you have, the better your childhood's gonna be. That's just pretty much it. And just like, I will always, like, as pretentious as I sound, I'm doing film studies, like university. I will always value fucking creative integrity, right? And like creative liberty, but I get it, and I can understand it. It's just so that's as far as my understanding will go, because like it's like a new generation, like they don't have kids.
No.
They're not fucking like. What the fuck are they fighting for? Fame? Fucking glory? It's just.
Most of them don't even try to get pussy.
Yeah. Some of them do try to get pussy, and
Oh yeah.
especially minor pussy for some reason. They seem to be into that quite a bit.
I don't know. It's full of coal. Why would they do that? Anyway. Now I'll talk about what my problems are with the YouTube. Now.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like I've really hogged the episode. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Holy shit.
Well, let's get that girl out of the way
Oh,
first.
mama. Yeah. Well, we've been going for quite a bit. We should probably. Oh, we can run a wars. We should probably wrap it up soon. So if you want to continue talking about YouTube in the next episode, we can.
Yeah.